Ethiopia is not just a country, it is a story of endurance, a story written by leaders who rose in times of division, invasion, reform, and renewal. From emperors who fought to unify the land, to prime ministers shaping a modern nation, Ethiopia's journey has been guided by courage, vision, and sacrifice. In this video, we explore Ethiopia's leaders from 1855 to the present day and the lasting positive impact each left on the nation's path. 1855 up to 1868, Emperor Tewodros II marked the beginning of modern Ethiopia. Ruling from 1855 to 1868, he emerged at a time when the country was fragmented and divided. His mission was clear: unity, central authority, and national strength. He sought to modernize the military, reduce regional rivalries, and place Ethiopia on a single national path. Despite resistance and internal rebellion, Tewodros became a symbol of determination and sacrifice. In 1868, facing defeat during the British expedition, he chose death over surrender, sealing his legacy as a leader who valued sovereignty above all. 1872 up to 1889, Emperor Yohannes IV ruled Ethiopia during one of its most dangerous eras. His leadership was defined by defense. Ethiopia faced invasions from Egypt, pressure from Mahdist forces in Sudan, and the growing threat of Italian expansion. Yohannes spent much of his reign on the battlefield, protecting Ethiopia's borders and independence. He ultimately gave his life in battle in 1889, proving that freedom is often preserved through sacrifice, not comfort. 1889 up to 1913, Emperor Menelik II transformed defense into destiny. Ruling from 1889 to 1913, he faced colonial ambition with strategy, diplomacy, and preparation. In 1896, Ethiopia defeated Italy at the Battle of Adwa, a victory that secured independence and inspired oppressed nations across the world. But Menelik's vision went beyond war. He introduced modern infrastructure, built roads, brought telegraph lines, introduced automobiles, and established Ethiopia's first modern schools. His leadership showed that true strength lies not only in resisting invasion, but in preparing a nation for the future. 1913 up to 1916, after Menelik I Iyasu ruled Ethiopia briefly, from 1913 to 1916. Unlike his predecessors, Iyasu pursued unity through social and diplomatic ties rather than force. He sought to strengthen Ethiopia's borders by building relationships with surrounding regions, including forming family alliances meant to reduce conflict and promote loyalty. However, his unconventional approach, combined with political tension and religious controversy, alarmed the ruling elite. As instability grew, Lij Iyasu was removed from power, marking a short but significant chapter in Ethiopia's search for unity and cohesion. 1916 up to 1930, Empress Zewditu, who ruled from 1916 to 1930, became Ethiopia's first female ruler. Her leadership was deeply rooted in faith and tradition. A devout Orthodox Christian, she focused on strengthening religious institutions and commissioned the construction and restoration of churches across the country. While Empress Zewditu upheld Ethiopia's spiritual and cultural heritage, Rastafari Makonnen served as regent, guiding political administration and preparing the nation for modernization. Together, their era bridged devotion and transition, preserving tradition while quietly opening the door to a new chapter in Ethiopian leadership. 1930 up to 1974, Emperor Haile Selassie first placed Ethiopia on the global stage. He expanded education, modernized governance, and represented Africa internationally. During the Italian occupation, he went into exile, but returned to restore Ethiopia's independence. Later, he became a founding figure of the Organization of African Unity, championing African unity and diplomacy. His long reign left a complex legacy of modernization, authority, and global influence. 1974 up to 1991. In 1974, Ethiopia entered a new and turbulent chapter. The Derg military regime overthrew the monarchy and introduced a socialist system. While land reforms reshaped ownership, the era was marked by conflict, famine, and political repression. This period remains one of the most painful and transformative chapters in Ethiopia's modern history. 1995 up to 2012. Prime Minister Meles Zenawi focused on long-term national development. His leadership emphasized infrastructure, economic planning, and state building. Major projects, including the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, symbolized Ethiopia's ambition for energy independence. His policies shaped Ethiopia's modern development path, even as debates about governance continued. 2012 up to 2018, Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn led Ethiopia during a sensitive transition period. Under his leadership, major infrastructure projects were completed, including the Addis Ababa Light Rail, the first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa. His tenure focused on continuity and stability as Ethiopia prepared for political change. 2018 up to present. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed represents reform in a complex era. Since 2018, his leadership has focused on political opening, peace initiatives, and diplomacy. In 2019, he received the Nobel Peace Prize for efforts toward regional peace. Domestically, initiatives such as the Green Legacy, urban renewal, digital transformation, and completion of the GERD aim to reshape Ethiopia's future. His leadership reflects the challenge of reforming a nation with deep history and high expectations. Ethiopia's leaders were shaped by their time, and each left a mark on the nation's journey. From unity and resistance to development and reform, their stories form one continuous struggle. But above every leader, Ethiopia's greatest strength has always been its people. In our next video, we'll explore the untold stories, the decisions, the challenges, and the moments history rarely explains.